In today's video, I'm going to talk about AltText.ai. And this is a fantastic tool on AppSumo. What am I going to do looking for this video? Well, it's simple. In this video, I'm going to look at the deals, the pricing, if it's worth you getting it. And also, I'm also going to look at how long it will take you to get your return on investment back and what you will need to do to get your return on investment back. And we'll look at how the pricing is structured, the benefits of using the tool, and if it's any good. Now, what is AltText.ai? AltText.ai is a tool that lets AI write your image alt text. Like, what do you mean? You see, in WordPress, when you're about uploading an image, you need to put a title, you need to put a description, you need to put a caption, you need to put the alt text, right? These things are the SEO metadata. Essentially, what they are is they help your image to rank. They help your image to become accessible for people who are going through your website and they can't necessarily see the image. So it gives them a description of what the image entails. That way, they also get to, see what the image is without necessarily seeing the image, right? So yeah, that's alt text, right? Now, this, at first you're like, oh, well, what do I need a tool? I don't really need a tool. This is another fancy tool. Yes, that could be true. If you're building a lot of websites, a lot of pages where you have to add a lot of images, those alt text and all, optimizing those descriptions and all those things, they would add up eventually. And that 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, by the time you're doing, let's say each blog post you do 5 to 10 images, and in a week you do maybe 10 blog posts. That's a lot of time that you could have saved. Now, before we go ahead and run the calculation for the pricing and of all text and see if it's worth you getting it, I just want to look at a couple of the features, right? Now, I will make a video where I test run the tool, but this one is just to help you understand the plans and the pricing and the value of the tool. Now, the tool is for WordPress, but not just for WordPress. You can use it for WordPress, amongst many other sites, right? You can generate alt text in seconds, right? You put in the image and it gives you the alt text. You upload an image, CSV file, or paste a link to automatically create an alt text for your entire media library. You can generate text in over 130 plus languages. You can add AltText.ai to your existing workflow using flexible integrations, including a developer API, right? If you're using WordPress, you can use it as a plugin. That way, once you upload an image, it does and handles everything without you having to go upload to a site and then go this other way and get it done. Right? If you have content for Shopify, high graph, and more. By optimizing, first, it makes the images readable, gives them good metadata for humans while they're going through your site. They can see all those text, the caption, the description, the alt text, and all that. Also, it makes it easy for your images to rank on the image section of Google. So what I'm talking about is if you go to Google, let's just say let's search for alt text AI, because that's the best. So when you search for alt text, you see this image section, right? So it makes it easy for you to rank, right? Because you have all this alt text and all this metadata are well optimized. But when you're doing a lot of images, sometimes it's easy to just make it a second thought and just put whatever you like, and it's not optimized, and so it doesn't rank. So it's easy for you to rank in this image section and be there, right? So that's what we're talking about when we say rank for image, right? Image section. So back to what I was saying. So if you come here, you say the fact that like it works smarter and in bulk, right? Because it works smarter and in bulk, it's easy to use and put into your workflow. So it's not one of those tools where you, in trying to use it, you spend more time, right? So it adds more time to your workflow. Then you realize that, oh, what's even the use of using the tool, right? The other thing is that it boosts your rankings, right? Because you put in those stuff, it boosts your ranking, and it allows you to stay on brand and put info into your test whenever you add or update a product, right? Access every feature from the web interface to use wherever you run your business. Okay. Now let's look at the pricing and I'll make it simple for you. This is the kind of pricing I like because whatever plan you choose, you get access to all the features. The only thing you're limited to is the number of credits. And so simply what credits are the amount of images that you get to optimize, right? Generate metadata for. And this is for every month, image credits per month. Monthly credits do not roll over. So once you exhaust 150 credits for this month, another one will be open for next month. However, if you do not use that for this month, another fresh 150. So this month will delete, another fresh 150 will be open for the next month, right? So every month you get 150 credits, right? The past month's one that you did not use will not be added to the next month's one now, right? So every month you're starting with a fresh 150, right? So you get unlimited websites, which is nice because it means if you pay for it, you can use it for, because a lot of business owners, we have a lot of websites, right? We do have a lot of websites, and however, it's not like we're doing a lot of big things on all these websites. We're creating a lot of blog posts, but we have it's a collection of businesses, right? And so it's nice to know that we can use it with all these unlimited websites, which is the first feature, all e-commerce integrations, right? Shopify, WooCommerce and all that, all CMS integrations, WordPress and all that, single or bulk alt text. You can upload a CSV and all that. Insert SEO keywords into alt text, right? You can do that. 130 plus language for alt text, right? You can also do custom ChatGPT alt text. You can do Chrome and Firefox extensions. You can do Zapier and Public connectors, which is automations, right? You can page script to integration support with Squarely SEO plugin, alt text for blog images, and advanced image formats, right? So that's the same features. So it's same features for everything, right? And yeah, it's same features for everything. So the credits, and I'll show you what each looks like. The tool is about 2023, so it's 1 to 10, but here's what it looks like. So for each of these two, they are mapped to, let's see, they're mapped to all future silver plan updates, right? If plan name change, they will be mapped. Okay, so, okay, ability to upgrade all future silver plan updates. Okay, so that will be, we'll come back to test this one later on. That will be pricing for the pricing silver plan. So this is the plan we're talking about, right? However, the thing here is that the silver plan, you get access to everything included with every plan, right? So it's not just AppSumo, right? All their plans, you have access to everything. The only limit you get is what do you call it now? It's the credits, right? So 1 credit per image. So if I get 50 credits, right? If I get 50 credits, I essentially get, what do I get? I get 50 images, right? So standard format. Now these advanced formats, they are SVG and EVIF. So what's SVG? Now SVG is usually used for I'm trying to remember the name. It's used for vector images and all that, which is in rare occasions. But most of the times we're using JPEG, PNG. That's what I use most of the images. Like 99% of the images I do is 1 credit. But these 2 credits one, so it's not so expensive. It's just 2 credits, right? And so if we look at that for this plan, what that simply means is that if you buy this $69, you get 150 credits. So if you're doing 1 credit per image, you essentially get 150 image optimization credits. So it means you can optimize 150 images in a month. Now keep in mind that you can use it on an unlimited website, get access to all the features and everything, right? You get 150 credits you can use it for, right? Which is good for most persons, right? But if you want to say, okay, I want to make sure that I am more than good enough, right? You can do the 600. With 600 credits, that's 600 images. That's a lot. That's a lot. That way you make sure you're in a point where you never get to say, oh, I exhausted it, I finished it, right? I finished using it, right? But 600 credits, that's a lot, right? Now, if you know your use case, where you're like, okay, how many images do I do per month or so? You can do the 319 lifetime and replenish every month. Okay, so those are part of the features. Now, on their website, you can buy the credits pack, right? But 50 credits. Let's see how many. Okay, 3 credits per pack. Credit packs, 50 credits. What? I thought the thing is supposed to calculate. It's not even calculating. Okay. So if 50 credits, $3 per pack, then it means that 150 credits will be $9, something like that. I think so. So now we see that you get 1,200 credits a year. So let's see the equivalent of that. So for this, it's about let's just call it $5, right? That's of the one that is 69. So if you were to buy this deal, right, the equivalent of the subscription, of getting the subscription will be, if you do buy that, that's about 100, right? That will be 69. For 69, if you pay $69, 69, that's 5 into, that's about 10 months. So it will take you about 10 months to get this back. I'm assuming that it's $5, right? Taking about 10 months to get your money what's back. But if you get for the $19, right, which is about 149, right? If you get 19, you just call it 149, okay? Let me run some calculation. For $19, 149 divided by 19. Okay. It wasn't divided. That's not divided by 19. So that will take you 7 months. 7 months in order to get the equivalent of the deal back, right? Now keep in mind that this is what you would right? So it will take you, is equivalent to you buying it for it, right? So you get it for life, right? Now, so this is one of those tools that if you get this for 59, right, it will take you about 5 months to get the equivalent back, right? That is if you just get that credit back. Now, keep in mind that this tool is not an image optimization tool, right? Okay, what do I mean? It's not like if your image is big, it will compress it. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that, right? It doesn't, right? So instead, it does the metadata of the images, right? And so that's what you're getting it for. You can get it and use it for your WordPress, and it will optimize everything for free for you. Now, quickly, I just want us to do something. I did have a note of the things I was going to look at. So we've looked at the pricing. We looked at, so how do you get your money back from this? You use to optimize your images. It makes it easy, makes the workflow seamless. It gives you metadata for your images, and it helps you rank, and it gives and all those information. And then we've looked at the pricing. So it's if you get the pricing, if you really want to enjoy the pricing, and you probably have a lot of websites you pay for people, and you intend to say, okay, I'll be doing websites, I'll be doing businesses, then you can get the 319. That way you get $2,000 credit, and it's an upfront. The two works. Let's see if the two works. Let's usually show a short, quick test, and let's see. I did generate an image with AI, and let's see if let's just here. I'll generate this too. Okay, and we'll come down here. So where are we? Hopefully it doesn't ask us to sign in before we can use it. Okay, so I would put one of those images. So we'll do custom SEO keywords. So the custom SEO keywords, right? This is just me testing. This is not how later on I would make a full tool where I go through and I could tell you how it connects to WordPress, and I install it on one of my websites. So let's say I want it to rank I want to put custom SEO keywords. Let's say I want to use this as the blog post banner for this article on my website where I review the two, right? And so I want these to be optimized for alt text. Okay, yeah, that is a double T, right? Is it a double T? I can't even tell. Is it? Oh yeah, alt then text. Okay, it's quite confusing. So I want it to be optimized for that, so that there's all the signal pointers that this article is about alt text, and so that's custom SEO keywords. But however, if you don't really care about optimizing it for anything, right? So what I'm saying is that if you put a blog post image, you also why you want to talk about what that image is about, right? The alt text of what the image entails. You also want to put in some keyword SEO keywords about the article, right? Let's say you put an image of people laughing. However, the article is about reaping the SEO benefits, right? Making money from SEO. But in the picture, people are laughing, right? In the picture doesn't really entail anything about people laughing. But when you put alt text, it will talk about what the picture is, but it's also sprinkle in custom SEO keywords. So you see the output where you see what I mean, right? But this one will not really be a perfect example because this has all text in the image. So you might want to bring it out. So I'll do that, and I'll show you with a different example of a keyword that doesn't have alt text in it. So you understand what I mean. Okay, so click on generate, and it's processing. So this is just a test run. This is not really fashion. The real power is once you integrate it into WordPress, Contentful, Shopify, data CMS, WooCommerce, Magento, Chrome, Firefox. That's when you really get to enjoy it, because now it's part of your workflow. You don't have to go out of your way to do this. Okay, so now I need to a sign. Okay, wow, I thought you said I should sign in. I was like, dude, you got to calm down. So it's like a sign with the text AltText.ai in bold black letters set against a background of blue, orange, and purple sketch like strokes. Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so you have me. I'm curious. Okay? So this is nice. This is nice. So what I am going to do, just a second way to test this. Hopefully they allow me to test it without having to sign in. But if they do have ask me to sign in, I would sign in. So I did generate an image. We'll call this right. And now this image has nothing to do with alt text. But let's say the tool is a tiger. I just use it as my banner image. But however, I want to optimize it for the article with which it is, and then I'll click on this, and we'll toggle this on and put in, and okay, so we'll do this, and hopefully it allows me to process without having to. I'll start a free trial to continue get 25 full access to all our features, and right. So you saw the other thing I was talking about. In the next video I would make a full breakdown of the tool. However, this is what it is. It's simple, it works, and it's efficient. So if you love the tool and you want to get it, so you can use the link in the description to get it from AppSumo. It's an affiliate link. It helps keep the lights on over here. Yeah, let me know if what video you want me to make next. And until next time.